Howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Poorly Educated Podcast, where we don't need fact checkers. We got gut feelings, cheap beer, and a cousin named Skeeter who can spot a government conspiracy faster than a raccoon can sniff out a dumpster. And boy, let me tell you, September 28th, 2025 in Trump world was like NASCAR meets Jerry Springer. Fast, loud, and somebody's probably getting hit with a chair. We're going to break this circus down piece by piece. Trump sending troops to Portland, messing with immigration like it's a piñata at a 6-year-old's birthday, threatening to shut down the whole dang government, slapping tariffs on everything from Tylenol to Tamagotchis, and hollering at the UN about broken escalators like that's foreign policy. Segment 1. The Portland deployment. Trump sends troops for 4 protesters. Now, first up, Portland, Oregon. Trump declared the place a war-ravaged hellscape under siege by Antifa. Reality check? There were 4 protesters outside an ICE building. 4. I seen more people at the bait shop when they're out of worms. Trump says it's a war zone. Locals said it was more like a yoga retreat. Governor Tina Kotek told Trump flat out, "Ain't no insurrection here, big guy." But Trump don't care. He's acting like Antifa's storming the beaches of Normandy. I mean, come on. My cousin Daryl's backyard paintball game looks scarier than this. But here's the play. Trump ain't solving no crisis. He's making one. It's WWE politics. Manufacture chaos, step in like Hulk Hogan, drop the elbow, and declare yourself the hero. Segment 2. Immigration crackdown. Birthright citizenship, and the enemies list. All right, on to immigration. Trump's Justice Department is skipping right past the courts and heading to the Supreme Court to end birthright citizenship. Yup, he's trying to rewrite the dang 14th Amendment like it's a Waffle House menu. Lower courts told him no, but Trump's like, nah, I know a guy. Meanwhile, he fired a U.S. attorney in California for telling ICE to follow the law. Imagine that. Fired for saying, hey, don't break the law. That's like firing your hunting buddy for saying, maybe don't shoot grandma's mailbox again. And get this. Trump's White House even made an enemies list of Democrats who criticized ICE. A literal list. Man, my family's got a list too. But it's just who owes money for the propane tank rental. Segment 3. The shutdown strategy. Trump wants government closed for business. We got a shutdown looming. September 30th, government funding deadline. Trump says Democrats are being unserious and ridiculous. But let me tell you, this ain't about money. Nope. Trump's using the shutdown as an excuse to fire half the dang federal government. Over 100,000 workers already quitting through his deferred resignation program. That's the largest mass resignation in history, y'all. He basically scared 'em off. OMB Director Russell Vought even bragged, "We want 'em to not want to go to work." Shoot, if not wanting to go to work was a qualification, every cousin of mine would be qualified for Trump's cabinet. So the shutdown ain't a failure, it's the plan. Trump wants to gut the federal workforce, call it draining the swamp, and then replace it with his buddies who think OSHA is a type of salsa. Segment 4. Tariff tantrums. Medicine, chips, and Argentina. Economics time, folks. Trump's got new tariffs. 100% on branded pharmaceuticals unless the company's building a plant in America. And tariffs on electronics based on how many chips they got. That's right. Your iPhone's about to cost more than Skeeter's bass boat. And economists warn it'll cause inflation. But Trump don't care. He's got a story. We're rewarding patriotic companies. Never mind Grandma can't afford her insulin anymore. At least she can feel real American while fainting in the Walmart aisle. And here's the kicker. While Trump's bullying India with play ball or else, He's sending $20 billion to Argentina. Why? 'Cause Argentina elected Javier Milei, a dude Trump likes 'cause he waves a chainsaw around at rallies. This ain't America first. It's America first unless you're my buddy. Then here's a fat check. Segment 5. Legal Battlefield. SCOTUS. Comey. And executive orders out the wazoo. Trump's running the legal system like it's Judge Judy. He's bypassing lower courts, running straight to the Supreme Court like it's his personal drive-through window. Got $5 billion in foreign aid frozen that way. Now pushing birthright citizenship too. And then there's Comey. Trump had the DOJ indict James Comey on charges everybody else calls flimsy. He even posted, "Pam, we can't delay anymore." Like he's texting his buddy for a beer run, except he's ordering indictments. DOJ used to be about law. Now it's about who made Trump mad on Twitter. And don't even get me started on the executive orders. He brought back the Department of War. Sounds like a new Mountain Dew flavor. He put a $100,000 fee on H-1B visas, declared Antifa a terrorist group, and created something called the Gold Card. No one knows what it does, but I bet it's like a loyalty program where you buy 10 indictments, get the 11th free. Segment 6. Trump at the UN. Escalators, teleprompters, and global insults. And finally, the pièce de résistance, Trump's UN speech. Now, usually presidents talk about peace, security, climate change. Trump? He ranted about a broken escalator and a busted teleprompter. Told world leaders, your countries are going to hell. I mean, that's one way to make friends. It's like showing up to a fish fry, grabbing the mic and yelling, "All y'all's catfish sucks, and by the way, your fryers are broken." Except it ain't catfish, it's entire nations. World leaders rolled their eyes harder than my Aunt Linda when Uncle Buck says he's quitting chewing for good this time. But here's the thing. It ain't random. Trump thrives on chaos. He's the guy who tips over the Monopoly board just to win. Every rant, every insult, it keeps him the center of attention. And in his world, attention is power. In conclusion, so there you have it, folks. Trump on September 28, 2025. Sending troops to coffee shops, tearing up amendments, firing attorneys like it's duck hunt, threatening shutdowns, taxing your grandma's pills, playing buddy-buddy banker to Argentina, running DOJ like a bar fight, and turning the UN into open mic night at a bad comedy club. Makes you wonder, are we living in history, or just the world's longest episode of Jerry Springer? Either way, pass me another beer, 'cause we're gonna need it.